Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is JROTC speaking, and today I'm going to do a DIY of how to make a JROTC bun, which I have right now done. And yeah, so when I was in JROTC in freshman year, I was kind of struggling how to do a JROTC bun, and mostly in my junior year when I had to learn how to make the bun myself. So this is basically for the people that need help on like how to do a JROTC bun like by themselves. It would be useful for maybe like the mom or your dad to do the bun for you, because like it's actually much more easier to do it like for someone else than like for yourself. And yeah, so now no further ado, let's get started. So a few things that you do need is two scrunchies, right? Now what I suggest is for you to have at least one scrunchie that is extremely strong, would not break whatsoever, because that is going to be the bun that will hold everything together as a ponytail at first. And the second one, it doesn't really matter if it's loose or not. It's just that as long as it doesn't break, right? Now, one of the rules of doing a JROTC bun is you are not allowed to have a colored scrunchie, which is not your color. So the scrunchies that you're not allowed to use is like the color white or something that stands out from your hair color. And also you are not allowed to dye your hair in a color that is not a natural hair color, such as bright pink or blue or very like really red or orange. I've seen that. They got kicked out from JROTC. Another thing that you need is gel, a really good brush, and hair clips. Now, why hair clips instead of bobby pins? Now, the reason why I use hair clips is mostly because it holds like the baby hairs in the back much more better than bobby pins. But I also do use bobby pins like when I had really long hair. Bobby pins are useful for the bun to keep it in place, and for it like to not sog down if it's like it's basically for like a lot of hair people. What else? So one thing that there's also another rule is that since I'm wearing a collar, I'll show it to you. So you're not allowed, like the bun has to be in a certain level, right? So it has to be high enough for it not to touch your collar, right? But it has to be low enough for your garrison to not look weird. So you cannot use a ballerina bun, which is a high, basically like a high bun, because it will interfere of you putting on your garrison. Sadly, I did lost my garrison, so I can't really show it to you, and I can't get a new one because I already graduated. So first thing to do is to make your hair into a ponytail. Now, yeah. So what I usually do is use water, mostly because like my hair is extremely crazy, and for some apparent reason, it doesn't want to be tamed. So what I do is use water, right? Then from there, use a comb and brush it. So this is going to take a while, so I'm going to skip forward. Now going back on normal time, now I already have myself into a good bun, right? So now what you need to do is get some gel, right? And it's better for you to put the gel on first, then brushing it first, because like it's much more easier for you to comb back the hairs that are sticking out, right? With the comb, with the gel, and it will stay on. Okay, so now like you see it sleek all the way back, right? And I'm gonna use my comb to make it even much more sleeker. So now you see there is no hair sticking out. And during inspection, they do take out points for hairs that are sticking out, like strands of hair. Even like for the strict people, the strict inspectors, those are like the number one thing that they look for to take off for grooming. And sorry guys, I cannot help you because I don't have one, I'm not a guy, and two, I'll talk about it in another video. Okay. So now that it's already combed back with the gel, now what I need you to do is to use the strong scrunchie, right? And with this, you hold it in one hand, right? And you do your ponytail. So you tie everything up together. You make sure that everything is still slicked back, nothing is bumping out of place. And if it does, you brush it back and continue tying your hair. Then from this, what you need to do is to tighten the bun, the ponytail from here, right? And make sure that everything is in place, especially in the top part. If it isn't, it's okay. Just take some water, right? You spray on top of it, and you comb it down. So what the water does is basically make the gel a little wet enough for it to still be able to comb it down. And also I forgot to mention, the type of gel that you guys should use is something that is a type of gel that won't produce those white spots on your hair, because take it from experience, you don't want to be in that position that has, like the girl that has white spots because of gel. Right. So from here, I did suggest this to the girls in my platoon. So what you would do is to unknot it, right? And then from there, you make it into a braid. Now, I'm not talking about fish braids or anything like that, anything fancy, no. It's just a braid, right? And what this does is basically makes it easier for the hair to twirl it and make it into a proper bun. Now, since it's already braided now, what you need to do is twirl it, right? Twirl it, and then you spin it. You spin it into the ponytail, right? So you spin it, and then from there, you use whatever scrunchie you have, like you want to use. So if you have the weak scrunchie, you could use it for this part. Okay, and now that's how you make a bun. Inspectors do look for the baby hairs to take out points. So what I suggest for you to do is to gel it down with gel. Right now I just put water on it, and you comb it up, right? Now this is not a good comb to use. What I suggest for you to use is like those small combs that they don't have like huge gaps between the teeth of the combs. So it should be like something like this, like as in like it has very short distance between each other, these teeth. And yeah, so use that. Use a brush on the comb that I just said. You gel it down, right? And with the clips, you just clip it down. Make sure that when you're clipping, it's not pulling your hair that will make you give you a headache. And also make sure that it catches all your hairs. So as you can see right now, all the hairs, most of the baby hairs are not coming out or anything like that. Okay, so yeah, and that's basically how you do a JROTC bun. Now, there are also some tips that I could suggest for you guys. If you don't want to continue gelling this down, I heard that there are some people that they do cut it, like cut off the baby hairs that are bothering them, that are sticking out, and it's completely fine. It is. Now for the people that cannot use gel whatsoever, what I suggest for you to do is to get a lot of bobby pins, and hair clips. So it will be much more easier to make sure that all the hairs are slicked back. Okay. Now what I have seen are people, are the girls that they do braids on the hair, so it could make it like easier to keep all the hair down, and I think that is fine. So yeah, that's basically how you do a JROTC bun, and I hope you guys have a wonderful time in JROTC. I hope you guys will have learned how to do a JROTC bun. If you have any comments, leave it below. And if you like this video, give a thumbs up. And comment below of what should I teach you guys in for like JROTC and stuff like that. Like I'm open for anything. So yeah. And yeah, I dedicate this video for the Patriot Battalion that I was in when I was in high school, and I hope that I have, with this video, helped a lot of the new cadets that are coming in this September. So yeah, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. So like how I said before, if you like this video, give a thumbs up, and if you have any comments or advice, or if you want to say anything, want to say what should I teach you guys in the next video, leave a comment below. And again, I am GL Rocketeer speaking, and welcome to my channel. So yeah, okay. So have a nice day. GL Rocketeer signing out. Peace, guys.